Hey Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and North Node. Hello and welcome to your weekly reading. It is Monday, November the 8th, and this reading is good all the way through until next Monday, which is November the 15th. I don't have any channeled messages from my guides for you, so let's just jump straight in and we'll see what you need to know for the coming 7 days. There's a sense at the moment that you're trapped in between two worlds, Leo. You're maybe not quite sure if you're coming or you're going, but the universe is telling you that it is time for you to leave whatever this indecisiveness is behind, that it feels like there is a clear separation between your past and your present, or your present and your future. There is something that you're really being urged to leave behind, and instead of going for it, you're watching, you're thinking about it, and you're dreaming about the what ifs and the could have beens. If I stay here, is this going to get better? If I keep on doing this, is anything going to change? And in all honesty, doesn't feel like it is. It feels like you're going round and round and round in circles, trying to find a way to please your ego. And there is no way to please your ego in this situation if you stay where you are right now. There's nothing good going to come of this situation. You're just going to send yourself round in another pointless karmic cycle. Let's see what these cards are that went on the floor. Wow. You're really being asked, Leo, at the moment to think outside the box, and instead of wondering about what could have been, change that. Stop wondering about how past events could have turned out differently, because you can't change the past. You can't change the future either. The only thing that you can change is right now. So instead of wasting time imagining how your past could have looked if it turned out differently, you're really being urged to imagine how your future could look, because that's where you're being asked to put the time, the effort and the energy into. What's important is everything that is happening right here and right now. That's the only thing that the universe is asking you to take control over right now. You're on this verge of this brand new awesome fucking life, Leo, and you're thinking about how to change the past and bring back the past and revive that and make it brilliant. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the past, you've learned everything that you possibly could from that past situation. You're not going to get anything further while you're there. It's time for you to move away from that. It's time for you to break barriers. It's time for you to push envelopes and for you to walk with your head held high into this brand new chapter of your life. And for some of you, this might not even be a brand new chapter that you're in. This might be a whole new fucking book, which is why it's so exciting. But what you have to do is imagine the possibilities. Imagine if you're not into, if you're not using manifestation and affirmations, this is something that you're really being asked to do at the moment, just so you can see that anything that you imagine can come into your reality. And if you're so focused on the past shit, you're not going to have space for this new amazing stuff that the universe is really trying to bring in for you really rather quickly. And there's maybe a sense of you being slightly uncertain about this just because you're not sure what it's going to entail, but the magic happens outside your comfort zone. Nobody ever said, Leo, that was going to be easy for you. And I don't feel like it is going to be easy. I feel like it's going to be something that is a bit difficult for you, because maybe your past always involved somebody being there with you and somebody assisting you, somebody having your back or being your cheerleader, and you don't have that anymore. But this is all about a positive test of faith in yourself. Leo, this is fucking amazing. Like, really. You're seeing what is not for you. You are cutting off toxic bullshit that hasn't really served you. You're not going towards anything that's dramatic or anything that makes you feel like you're less than, because you've leveled up. And the energy that you're sitting in at the moment is that of the Empress. Empresses don't chase the things that they want, they attract them. And that's exactly what you're being urged to do as you move into the next phase of your life, Leo. Imagine what you want it to look like. Imagine what kind of house you want, what kind of car you want, what your perfect job is. Write all that shit down. Find a balance. My guides are also saying what people may have said to you previously when you were younger about something like being a pie in the sky pipe dream kind of thing. That's bollocks. Just because that person didn't think that that was something that was suited for you doesn't mean that that is the truth. If you have been in a situation where somebody has said that to you previously, that is just their own projections. You should go for it, because there is something here that is definitely not a pipe dream. There is something here that you have worked really, really, really hard towards. And there's almost a sense of you're doing so much planning and so much thinking about this that you're not actually doing anything to make it happen. Now is a time for you to take action, with the Four of Swords being here in reverse. Now is not a time for you to rest. Now is not a time for you to recuperate. Now is a time for you to fucking go at it, hammer and tongs. This has hurt you before, and there's almost a case of like, if at first you don't succeed, try and try and try and adapt and try and keep on going until you get that shit right. And you might feel like you're a little bit on your own, but that's because it's fucking lonely at the top. And you have to get there, and you have to feel safe and secure within yourself before you're going to get anybody else that comes and props you up. This is about your security and your stability and how hard you can work. This hasn't got anything to do with anybody that's external from you right now. This has got to do with how you're going to get from your old life into your new life. It's like that old-fashioned kids book, I'm going on a bear hunt, can't go over it, can't go under it, got to go through it. And you really have, and there's a sense that you might not want to, but that's because you're scared of what you're going to encounter on the way there. There is maybe a little bit of a fear of success here. It's like, yeah, you are. You're scared that you're going to have success, so you're not doing anything. And I'm not quite sure if this fear of success that you've got does stem from somebody else. Something that's been instilled into you since you were small. If it's not a fear of success, then it's definitely a fear of failure. But this feels like you're so unsure about this change that's got to happen to get you into this next chapter that you're just not allowing it to happen. You're fucking crossing yourself off from it. Because we are the Self-Preservation Society is the song that my guides are sending me. It's a Monty Python song, for those of you who don't know. This is about you preserving yourself, and you're stopping yourself from being hurt. But by doing that, you're stopping so many other things from coming to you. I'm not sure whether you've got your heart space closed or whether you're just not open to these new possibilities, but this is a brand new life for you. This is going to be something that you've worked really hard for. This is something that is going to be healing for you. Like, this is something where you call the shots, where you decide what the choices are, what the options are. But if you're not brave enough to step into this Empress energy and attract it and walk towards it, then it just can't come. And that'd be a fucking shame if it just can't show up. Because there is definitely something here that is being divinely guided. No, divinely orchestrated, not divinely guided. And your ego almost is seeing this as like a no, it can't be. It can't be like that, because it has to be like this, because you've envisaged something looking or feeling a certain way, and this is the exact opposite. It doesn't look or feel like how you expected it to. That doesn't mean it's not the right thing for you, though. So staying up all night and being worried about this and blocking yourself off from this is just sabotage. And the universe isn't liking the fact that you are sabotaging yourself. You are. You're trying to fucking sneak off from the good shit. That's the same kind of thing as Usain Bolt sitting the fuck down like 2 steps away from the finish line and going, actually, no, I can't be bothered. Like, I've got a bone in my toe. I can't run anymore. I just don't want to. It doesn't matter how hard I've trained for this. I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to jack it in right now. And as long as you don't jack this in right now, as long as you persevere with this and you allow this newness to come in just a little bit more for you, instead of going, no, this might not be for me, this might not suit me, I have expectations attached to this outcome and this doesn't look or feel how I wanted it to at all, so I'm going to step away from it. The more you step into it, the more you move into your power where this situation is concerned, the more you will see that actually this is a reward from the universe. It's something that is going to leave you feeling incredibly balanced. It's going to be something that you've been trying to manifest into your existence for a really long time. It's just now, it's here. There's a sense of you're maybe not understanding that that's what it is, or you're not seeing it for what it is. So you're trying to walk away from it because it doesn't look exactly how you envisioned. And Leo, that is fucking stupid as fuck. If you don't go towards the things that the universe has intended for you, then there's going to be a missed opportunity here. You're being asked to charge towards this. Holy shit. Really charge towards this. Listen to your intuition, because your intuition is guiding you at the moment. It knows. Pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities, repeating numbers, etc., etc. They all mean something. It's all the universe going, oh, hi, over here, I'm trying to get your attention. And I can't stress this enough, Leo, the more you walk towards whatever it is that you are currently walking away from, the more you are going to see how this fits perfectly into your life. The more you are going to see how this makes sense for you. And the more you are going to see that this is your story. And if you imagine how you want it to turn out and you work towards that, that's exactly how it's going to be. Leo, spend a little bit more time being in the present, meditate a little bit, find some time to ground yourself. If you're feeling anxious, don't. Anxiety and anxious feelings come from trying to control something that is completely out of our hands. You're being asked to really just allow this to happen. Walk forward with your head held high. Say bye-bye to the things that the universe is trying to remove from you. And say hello to all this amazing stuff that is about to come in for you, because it's going to leave you feeling really balanced. And you kind of know that in your heart of hearts. It's just your ego's telling you not to listen to yourself, and that's a really, really fucking stupid, dumbass move. Listen to your intuition. Don't listen to your ego, Leo, or you're going to end up right back where you started. I really hope that this was helpful for you, though, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. If you'd like to book a private reading or a healing session, link is in the bio. Same for in the description box for the VIE Club over on Patreon. I'll be back next week, guys. Have a great one. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.